into doing what it takes. I go into whatever it takes mode by any means necessary to obtain what I want. I can't blame God or the devil for why I'm where I'm at. Because I'm sitting down there and I was taught that if it's God's will, I was taught that good things is the God, bad things is the devil. I was taught to be lazy. Religion teaches us to be lazy and to wait for God to move. And reality is that the moment I began to move, God began to start showing things and begin to give us things and begin to place things into our laps so that we can be able to have what he ordained from the foundation of us to have. I place it in your hands so that you can be fruitful and multiply with it. The question is, how long do you want to stay sick? How long do you want to stay poor? How long do you want to stay in your present condition instead of coming out of your present position and transforming the way that you speak? Because you got to think about it. Daniel, the angels came to Daniel, and what happened, it said, I came to you, but there's some things that took place to stop me from coming here. But the moment you made up in your mind to speak. So the question is, what conversation did Daniel have with God to cause God to send him some help? What conversation are you having with God to have him step in and intervene in your life? Is it a religious conversation? The reason you're not getting your what you want? Is it that you just don't believe the words that you're speaking? Is the reason you don't have what you want? What if I told you, and I just hate to say this because when I say it, I feel like Joe Osteen, that you can have the best life you ever dreamed or imagined, but you have to transform yourself. You can have anything in your life on a $10 an hour job. You can have anything. I know life changed a lot, but when I had that aha moment when I was just living check to check and got a 5-day notice and still took a trip, and then somehow, I don't know how, but I can't think about, let me explain something to you about me. I look back and don't know how I got here today. Because, I'm serious. I'm talking about financially how I got here today. Okay? And I don't mean today. I mean, like, when I look back in my past, when I was just living check to check, and every once in a while, I kept getting those 5-day notice. You know, the first one, it freaked me out, but then I got conditioned to it. That's not a good thing. But I was determined never to go back home. So I was determined to do whatever it took to get that taken care of. Although I think I went about 2 or 3 years maybe a year or two without a job. And it was because I was chasing a hobby, which I didn't think was a hobby. But I was happy doing it. And bills would get paid, but we'd still be able to take trips. I was still able to take trips. But then, every once in a while, that 5-day notice would come in. That car would get I think I had 2 cars that got repossessed. And all these different struggles took place. But I was still traveling. I was still doing things. Because if I die today, and I said, I can't because, and he said, come out from among them and be separated, be not conformed to this world,